So what is happening, traders? So I decided to buy another account, which is a 5K account. So I managed to pass phase one in like 2 days. So now I'm in phase two, and I'm currently in a gold trade. I'm actually in losses. Yes, I'm gonna say that I'm in losses, but I'm holding a trade on gold. If it hits TP, I think it's gonna be $200 win. So we should be closer to break even, I think, yes. So somewhere close to break even. So let's get on the chart and see how the trade is going. So here is the setup on gold. It's 1 is to 4.9, something like that. So yeah, as I said, if this hits TP, we can be somewhere closer to break even. So we're just gonna keep holding, okay? Also here, this is SMC, an order block here, and look on the price action side what we have here, the pattern there. So the pattern tells us we might go to the downside. So that is why I took that trade. So now I think it's just a waiting game. I did the breakdown. So So we finally managed to hit TP. So we made around 200 and I don't know, 200 and something dollars, but yeah, it's too far. So that is why I pair up these two strategies so that I can make the one thing. If they are both of them are telling the same story, then that becomes an A plus setup, so which means I do not mind taking it. As you can see, gold was already playing out here, and then I joined the train a little bit late here. As you can see, let's see here what's on the extreme. There's nothing here. I would have looked to take this trade here, but as you can see, the market did not oblige, and then nope, here this candle is too big, probably refined to this one. Here the market obliged. As you can see, you could have caught this one, but this one, the risk to reward, I don't think it's worth it. So here maybe a trend line. Yep, this one looked clean. The risk to reward is encouraging. Yeah, this one, the risk to reward is encouraging. And then finally after this break, this one to the downside. So if you do get that break, I'll be looking for buys. So I just entered into this trade here on USDT, but this one I'm not really sure about it, because this pattern we might go to the downside here. We might go down, but also the bias for me is bullish, because we tapped into this zone here. We have this trend line here, okay? The pattern we might sell from it, but considering also that the bias is bullish, yeah, the market might go up from here. The pattern is concerning. It's concerning, because there's a reason why the market makes these kinds of patterns. As you can see here, here you see this, the market is preparing for a buy. So here the market might be preparing for a sell. That's where, but again, the trend line, the market is failing to break it, so you might go to the upside. So that's why I didn't enter like with massive risk. That's why I'm just risking a small amount. Okay, so like I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'll see how it goes. took this sell on gold, and then I took this one as well. As you can see, both of them did hit TP, and I'm currently now in this buy. I actually took another buy around this area, but I trailed my stop to just around here, so I got stopped out at almost a break even, but I think it was a loss. Okay, let's try this one. So yeah, we'll see if the market will react from this, or is it gonna close outside there. So, but I would like to see the market going up from here. And also on US 30, I this one was funny because if you remember correctly, I took my trade here. Where? Yeah, this. No, it was this zone. Yeah, this zone. Look, the market went all the way to the upside. As soon as I put my thing to break even, the market went all the way up, came back to take me out, and then I entered around somewhere here. This one, the market took me out, but I stood patient, and then I waited for this opportunity, and I jumped into it. This one, I actually took it based on the 1 minute structure. As you can see here, this was the last line of defense for the market if it was going to go up. So I was like, okay, since this is the case, I'm just gonna enter here, because the idea was still valid of buy. The buy idea was still valid, so that is why I took the trade. I just needed to find somewhere safe so that I can take the trade. I remember earlier we talked about this thing being a bearish pattern, but I was like, overall I'm expecting bullish momentum, so I'm just gonna take buys. So you see, it ended up working out. Let's go to the dashboard and see how we're doing. So this is the dashboard. This is how we're looking for now. Equity, we are running profits, $80 there. So remaining, we have to make $170 for us to pass this phase 2. So as you can see, we got off a bad start here. Losses, I think this is 2.something% loss. Again, this one is even 3%. So 2 plus 3, 5.something% in losses. I think the overall drawdown is 8%. So you could see we were in deep trouble there, but today we managed to recover, and the account is closer to the balance. You see, closer to break even. The equity, we are in profits, but I did lock in some profits, so definitely we are gonna make profits. Actually, I can say that the account is in profits because I locked in profits. So I am very, very sure that we are in profits, even if the market turns against us. So tomorrow we'll look for a setup. If it is a clean setup, we could actually pass this phase 2, but we'll see. It's up to the market. We'll wait for the next day. So I'm just gonna end this here, and then I'll make another video if I passed, to update you all on how the account is going.